Welcome to Think Alive. We're Sharon and Andy, just two people with a dream and a vision of restoring our traditional stone-built farmhouse in southern Spain, transforming it into a beautiful off-grid home and sharing our journey with you.
Welcome back everyone. I've just dropped Sharon off at the airport. It's her mum's 90th birthday, so she's going to spend a week or so with her mum to celebrate her birthday, help her celebrate. I'm carrying on with this wall. If you saw the last video, we're doing alright with it. I've done all around behind the window, and I started in that corner. I had some seriously big holes to fill. It took forever. But I'm going to crack on. I've lost a bit of today obviously because I've had to take Sharon to the airport, but I'm going to carry on, get that bottom half done, hopefully where I've damped it down already, you can probably see, and yeah, we'll crack on. I'm in position. We've got a load of stones. If you saw the last video, I had some massive holes in it. I had to put about 40 or 50 big stones in to fill the holes. Now I'm just on normal pointing with smaller stones. You say if I can get up to here, done, maybe a little bit further. What's left of today, I think I'm going to be over halfway there. Broke its back, so we'll carry on. I'm trying to blend it into the cave at the minute. It's not the easiest spot to get into though. Well, I'm not getting very far very fast with this either. I've still got a lot of stones needing to go in to bring the face out. Still a lot of fairly big holes, big irregular shaped holes, and of course finding suitable stones to fit is the challenge as always. That's quite nice. Some deep holes as well in here. Some shoved in, some stuff shoved in. It should tap in there nicely now. If I can find my hammer, it can't be far away, I've just had it. Here it is. Yep, he went in there alright, without too much resistance. I'm trying to finish it as I go, but don't know if I'm not super sure if I'll totally be able to, but I'm going to try. So, as always, I'll carry on. Won't let that one go in there. Might do with a good tap. Give it a try. Sometimes you've got to hit them a bit harder. Well, that's good because it puts strength back in the ball because it proper wedges them in. Let's see. There we go. Excellent. It'll all be worth it in the end. Right, so carry on. Well, not done too badly. I've got pretty much to where I anticipated I was going to do. Unfortunately, it's not just a simple pointing job. The whole of the wall needs refacing to make it, you know, flattish, as flat as you can get with stones, and all on a level. There's so many holes and dinks and indentations and things. But I've run out of stones again. I've run out of mix. So I'm just going to collect some more. But yeah, for today I think I've done pretty well there, and it's looking good. It's going to be well worth the effort. Yeah, it's a complex, it's going to take time. Well, that corner's drying out nicely this morning. I've moved my bench along. I'm going to carry on doing this bit, get a bit more of it done. Hopefully this will be a little bit quicker than that. It doesn't look as bad. But then again, until you start, you don't know. So I've got another bucket of stones. I've got a selection scattered about me everywhere. Going to get a mix on and carry on. Just before I start, there's some lovely bits of marble here. Still got a lot of the old stuff on. Just sprayed it down, it makes it all soft. Try and get as much of it off as we can. Another bit there. Bring it back to sparkly white again. The rest of it's not too bad. Just seems to have stuck to these for some strange reason. Give it a wash off now and see what we've got. The tapper of spray. Spray or a tap even. Still being temperamental. We still need a new one. There we go, that's a lot better. We'll have another go at it in a bit, but that's kind of satisfactory. If we're spotting them all along the way, we'll do them as we go. Right, get a mix on. It's actually no better on this side. I've got a big area here needs facing off. It's finding the stones that's the problem. It'll go in there nicely though. Thought it was going to be easier, this bit. Super. Where's that other one gone? He'll go in under there. Maybe a bigger one, actually, a thicker one. Not that thick. What have we got down here? Right, I'll keep looking. We're just about there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stones just gone in this little area here. I've still got the same problem up here as well. But yeah, it's getting there. It's looking nice. Makes it all worthwhile. I'll get this pointed up and then move on to the next bit. There we go, another pile of stones gone. A few here and a few down there. Very pleased with what I've got done today. It must be, I'm going to be, say, an optimistic 2/3 of it done. Hopefully get that finished off tomorrow. Not doing any more today because overnight temperatures are forecast to be getting down to around freezing point over the next week or so, for the next week or so. So I'm going to get a load of wood prepped up ready. So while I was out there, I just picked today's crop. It's still chucking tomatoes at us. I thought we'd better get them. If it is going to be freezing or below, I don't know how that will affect them. It's not my department generally. We've got a couple of decent sized potatoes as well, which I'm going to have for my dinner tonight. Probably end up making tomato soup out of all this, as we got all those as well still. And there's still, must be 100 on the bushes still, on the trees or whatever the tomato plants are called, on the tomato plants. So yeah, I've done really well with them this year. Happy days. Right, okay, so I'm back in position. Carrying on. I want to try and get this bottom bit done first because it's the least comfortable. I wet it all down as always. And yeah, just carry on. Well, there really is a light at the end of it all. All this wall's done up to here. I've just wet that down. I've got this corner to sort out, which is a right mess as well. So what I'm going to do another mix, finish this little bit off, and then start to fill in. They're going to need building up in smaller layers, so it doesn't all fall off. Start to fill in some of the bigger holes there. We're going to render that back. Not decided exactly what to do around the socket yet, but I'll figure that out when I get to it. Also, I've got the electrical gear out. Now we decided the cooker's staying where it is. I need to put a socket down there for it. Still not decided what we're going to do with it yet. The cooker's surrounding it. but I'm just going to put a flying lead in that we can move about and put in final position when we do decide that. So I'll go and get a mix on. There is certainly a light at the end of my tunnel though. Righto, so I'll just pop the front off this socket so I can get into filling around it. Should be alright, still live, we're not worried. Yes, let's do it. Still a lot of holes and things to fill in, but we'll see how we go. See what we can do with it. Exciting times though, this is. Crikey, yes. You've got a smile on my face, which you don't see often. A little stone in there, I think. Will do. Well, it's a momentous occasion. It's done. All the stonework is done. I've just got that up to do round the door, fill them bits in, build that up, get that rendered. I've already put what was left over from my mix on there to start to build up the deeper bits. So that's the next quest. But in the meantime, very, very happy days. Well, the wall's looking fabulous this morning. If you can imagine all this brilliant bright white above the stonework. I've still got to sort out this edge. I need to build up around these lot, fill this in. I'm going to plaster it all, round it off nice and smooth, pretty much as it was originally, to be honest. I think, I'll probably do that first. Up first I've got to attend to the olives. So these are the said olives. Sharon put them in salt the other day. We said we give them a shake every day or so, and I'll show you how they run. If you can see that, I don't know. You can see that how much liquid's in there. Is that working? There's quite a bit though, up to about there. So I'm just going to drain it off and give them another shake, and leave them to carry on doing the thing. This one's the same as well. There's a fair bit in the bottom there. You can see that. Super, so I'll get that sorted out. Right, that's where the mix is done. Just going to pop the front off this switch so I can get in to fill the holes in behind the back. I need to decide what to do with that junction box. I may reseat it so it's flush and just paint over it with the lime wash so we can still access it. All I want to do though, basically, because there's quite a lot of this needs building up, you can't do it all at once, you need to do it in slow stages. And so I'm just going to start, build it up a little bit, get it somewhere near, and then we'll just do that. We'll finish it at the end when we've got, just need a thin skim coat on it. I'm just going to do it by hand. It's just as easy as doing it with a trowel, probably easier actually. I'll get this out of the way, get it all wet down, and let's see what we can do with this. But yeah, we're nearly there. Get it wet. Spray is behaving well today. So temperamental. Got a filling down the side of this door as well. Big holes down there. That bit needs a lot. Bits at the bottom, everywhere really. So here we go. There we go. Avoiding the electrics with the water, of course. It doesn't go well together. Right then. Start off at the side of the door, at the bottom. So let's see if we can get a stone in there. Use a bit less mortar. Fill the big holes with stones. Also to stop the drafts as well, even though I've got a massive gap under the door at the moment. Trying not to get it on the frame, but it can't be helped. It does come off easy with agua fuerte, which is available in most Spanish supermarkets. It's actually hydrochloric acid used for cleaning bricks and things. But you can buy it in the supermarkets here, which is fantastic. Cool, right, I shall carry on. There we go, it's a decent scratch coat on, I think. I'm just going to give this frame a wipe down with a wet cloth just to minimise as much as I can any future cleaning up. I say it's impossible to avoid it, unfortunately, but it's not a big issue. It's coming off alright. It's because the door's been oiled, it comes off alright, not too bad at all. I say any stubborn bits, agua fuerte will shift them at a later date. Fab. So the next logical thing to do is to get rid of all this lot. I'm leaving my cabling and my conduit, my trunk in there. I don't want to break into that yet because it's still chilly, although it's a lot warmer today than it has been. The heaters are still on upstairs, so if to disconnect that I'll have to switch the heaters off. It's not that important. So yeah, and get all these stones cleared out of the way, all this mess cleared up. What a massive difference. I've still got to have to put a final coat on that probably, or even 2 coats, not sure yet. But hopefully try and minimise some of this dust a little bit more. So I'll get on with that. All these stones can go back on the big stone pile outside, back into stock. Oh, the big bucket as well. We don't need them anymore. I don't think we do anyway. workspace. Fantastic. So I've got to finish that bit of the wall up there. Not too much, that I don't think, not too badly. We've got to figure out how we're going to fix this cooker, surround this cooker, most little bits at the side to hide the gas bottle and things like that. I've got some ideas on that now. Then the floor, of course, that's going to be a mammoth task. But for future thing, we're going to have a little, probably put a table and chairs in here at this bit so we can sit and enjoy our little kitchen bit. But yes, I'm not doing any more today now. It's looking clean. The dust is getting down. I've got to go over to Chris and Lillian's at Tales from the Cave side. They kindly take a lot of packages in for them because no one can find us here at all. It's not an easy thing. It's a nightmare, in fact. So I've got an air over hydraulic jack there, which I'm gonna use for the wood splitter that I made the other week. Gonna beef that up, supercharge that, and some other bits and pieces as well that I need to get. But yeah, generally it's what a massive difference now. We can either go shopping for stones for the floor. So I'm going to call it a day there. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks to all our subscribers. Thanks to everyone that's bought us a coffee. And of course our Patreons. We'll see you on the next one.